Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new Wrote for Q video. The 50 break versus 1000 subscribers challenge comes to a dramatic conclusion one way or another in this video. So join me as we take a look back at the last few weeks of practice, as well as take a sneak peek at a new Christmas themed practice routine. So it's been a few weeks since I posted an update on this video series, the last one being on the 12th of November, so over a month ago now. And you've probably been wondering what happened to me. Well, prepare for a long list of excuses. Well, after getting over the dreaded virus, who should not be named other than to say it begins with the letter C, I had a few days where snooker practice wasn't an option because I had visitors in the house. No sooner had I waved goodbye to my visitors, I then picked up yet another illness, this time a chest infection. Though it didn't make me feel too unwell, it really did affect my breathing, even more so than the previous illness, which meant I struggled to concentrate. And believe me, I tried to play, but I struggled to concentrate because I had to concentrate so much on my breathing. So what we're watching here is the best attempt I managed in those sort of week or almost 2 weeks really, where I had my chest infection and didn't really manage to get down the club very much at the back end of November. So that takes us into the first week of December, and in particular the first weekend of December, where over the course of that weekend, the Saturday and Sunday, I played 23 frames of snooker, the most I've ever played in that short period. This included the QTube Invitational Tournament, which is a collaboration between myself and a couple of other amateur snooker YouTube channels. And it's great that I'm getting these opportunities to play people like that, and as well as some good players in my club. But it really does eat into my solo practice time. Not only that, but after those 23 frames of snooker, the Monday morning I had a really sore neck, which you probably saw me post about on the community tab. I did go to the club and try to play it on the Monday night, but after 10 minutes I had to stop because my neck was really painful, which is when I made the community post. So after almost a whole week of resting my neck, I was back down the club the following Sunday. And whilst I did have a couple of matches lined up that week, I did at least manage to get a couple of sessions in of my solo practice. But to be honest with you, by this time, the subs on the channel were rapidly approaching 1,000. And I was getting a bit bored and perhaps a bit frustrated with the practice routine I was using. Now, I was planning to release a specific video on a new Christmas-themed practice routine that I've been working on over the past few weeks. But because I'm running out of actual opportunities to publish videos before Christmas, I've decided to kind of combine it with this video. So that week, I switched to using my Christmas tree routine. Now, I hope to release a midweek video showing you how to set up this routine in a bit more detail. And it's a variation on many Christmas tree themed routines you've possibly seen before. But I did come up with this one myself, and it has got what I think are some quite unique placements of the balls. So hopefully that video will be useful. So in a minute, we're going to take a look at what turned out to be my best attempt at the Christmas tree routine so far. But before we do that, if you're enjoying what you're watching, please consider giving this video a like by clicking the thumbs up icon either in your browser or on your app. Also, if you are watching this video without being a subscriber, please consider subscribing to the channel. I know I've already made it to 1,000 subscribers, but the growth does not stop there, and more subscribers are definitely encouraged and welcomed. But for now, though, let's take a look at this Christmas tree routine. So as you see, actually not great, worse than my normal routine, which is not surprising because I only had a couple of sessions practice on it so far. I actually found it really quite hard, maybe because of the way the reds that make up the Christmas tree fronds are placed, in that they kind of cover each other to their respective corners. So it's a little bit more difficult to get position on some of those reds. So by the time I did that attempt at the Christmas tree routine, the subscriber count was very, very close to 1,000 subs. I think at the time it was only 7 or 8 subs away. So I decided to make one last ditch attempt at trying to get the 50 using the old routine. And no word of lie, this is what happened. So yeah, on the one hand, I'm absolutely gutted that I missed that black for the 50, but I'm also absolutely over the moon that we managed to make it to 1,000 subscribers, and I got pretty close to the 50 break. And because of the disruption I had to my practice over the last sort of 3 or 4 weeks, I have decided to try and keep going with the 50 break, and I've given myself to the end of the year. Now, like many people, but not like everybody, I have got a few days off over Christmas, which means I'm going to have a bit more practice time over the next week or two. And hopefully I can get that elusive 50 break so we can put this series to bed and I can actually concentrate. And I can concentrate on the cue ball control practice routines that my coach has set me in my most recent coaching session. The first of which is available on the channel now, and I've nicknamed the Thin Blue Line. You can watch the video of that routine by clicking this tile here. Also, keep an eye out this week on the community tab for more announcements on the QTube Invitational Tournament, which is coming your way soon. In the meantime, though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.